Well, thank you for coming on my show, Shayna.
Thank you for having me.
Um, how old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
And what age did you decide to start your career in acting?
At 3 years old, I started my first acting class here in Washington, but from there I started getting more training in Florida and New York, and I really love the stage. I did various different types of musicals and
Hmm.
theater, both and film acting. So
Hmm.
I it's been an enjoyable thing for me. So I think it's something that I really just enjoyed, and over the years, um, it's a passion of mine.
That's good to hear. And are you working on any projects?
Currently, I was working on a script. I'm gonna go to an audition right after this. I can I could show you um some of the lines I'm working on, and I have some notes here
Hmm.
that I put.
Oh wow, that's a lot of lines you have to memorize.
Well, yes, it's a couple here, but a lot goes into those two lines that I have to think about.
Oh wow. And now I'm curious question. Are you originally from Hawaii?
I'm part Hawaiian. My dad's Hawaiian.
And I used to live in Hawaii.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes, Waikiki Beach. Um,
Oh, wow. I was
yes.
just in Hawaii in December for 1 month.
In 1 month, what,
Yeah.
what island do you go to?
We were at the island of Oahu, but um we went to Maui before. I love the weather there. It's just beautiful, and it was nice to see my family.
Wow. So yeah, I used to live in the Honolulu area and the beach, and it's amazing there.
That's so
Um,
nice.
yeah, and my family and we had a condo and we had a house. Um, and yeah, it was amazing. So um, now, how many films and TV shows have you performed up to now?
Well, I've done a couple here and there, but I've really um, worked on a lot of scripts and auditions. I recently did a commercial for NASA's The Gateway new
Hmm.
exhibition, and I did a short film, a local short film recently too.
And you said that was for NASA?
Yes,
And
it
how
was
was that?
it was very exciting, and it was my first time being in the um being at NASA while
Mhm.
there wasn't anyone there except for the crew members and the cast, and it was really exciting.
And did you go to Houston for that or did you?
I went to Kennedy Space Center, Cape Canaveral, Florida.
Oh wow. That's really cool. You got to see all the stuff, the rides and everything.
Yes, it was awesome.
Did you get to tour inside the area or no?
Yes, I did. I went um before to hang around NASA and look at the different things they had there, but then I went into the gateway for filming, and it was exciting.
Oh wow, very nice. And then so of course you have your upcoming project. Um Now, what is your greatest strength as an actress?
My greatest strength as an actress, um, it's really exploring the character in the script and finding what part in me connects with that character to carry out what the lines have to say, and
Mhm.
um, try to really picture myself as that character with having um, the personality in me reflect it.
Okay. That's a good one. And now, what's your favorite role that you played so far?
My favorite role that I've played so far, um, it was fun being Madison in the School of Rock when I did a musical in Florida.
And I noticed that. And so, when was that? And how long were you in Florida?
Um, I think that was about when I was 8 years old, but I was in Florida for 3 years.
Oh, so you lived in Florida for 3 years?
Yes, I did travel back and forth during summertime, but I lived there for 3 years.
So you correct me if you remind me. So are you in Seattle area, Seattle, Washington?
Yes, I am.
Okay, because I know there's two Washingtons, East
I
Coast.
traveled.
West Coast. Sorry. So you traveled from Seattle all the way to Florida.
Yes,
That's a long travel
every summer.
every summer. Wow. How long flight is that?
The flight is maybe about 7 hours.
Okay, that's not bad. That's like longer than to Hawaii from the California area, but that is a long flight.
It is.
Um, so you went to Florida, you were there for 3 years, and then you did your play, and what else did you do in Florida other than, did you go to school there as well?
I'm homeschooled, but
Yeah, so you're
I did,
homeschool, okay.
I did go to school um in first grade. I did school in Florida.
And then you were doing your acting career. Um, that's amazing that you get to travel. Did you
But I sang there. I That's where I started my singing lessons, and I sing a lot at different festivals, nursing homes, open mics.
That was going to be my next question, but you answered for me. So thank you. Now your singing career, what age did you start singing?
I started singing melodies as a baby, and I always loved singing songs and just humming to tunes. But at 5 years old, I learned to play piano and sing at the same time. And I started singing lessons at 7 years old.
Oh, wow. And then you volunteer to sing at nursing homes and other places, or did they your management get works out for you?
It was part of my singing coach had nursing homes that we would perform at.
And how long is your song usually?
It could be anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes.
Hmm. And what types of songs do you sing?
I sing Broadway pop songs. Um, I'm practicing opera songs for technique.
Really? That's hard because that's high pitch, right?
It is high pitch, but interestingly, it feels the best on my throat because it feels like I'm really working out different muscles in my vocal cords.
Oh wow. What's your favorite song that you sang so far?
My favorite song that I've sang so far is maybe Mama Knows Best because I've always loved singing that when I was younger.
Hmm. Okay. Now, what do you do for fun that you when you're not acting and not singing?
For fun when I'm not acting and I'm not singing, I love baking.
And what do you bake?
I like to bake different meal bars.
Hmm. And well, if you mind me asking, what do you mean different type of meal bars? Let's go in a little depth here. What do you
Oh,
mean?
more in depth. So it's like peanut butter, bananas, different nut mixes like cashew, pumpkin seeds, and it's a lot of really good flavors.
Okay. Any good recipe that you recommend?
Um, I do, I I also make muffins.
Okay, muffins. That sounds good. Now, if you mind me asking, how old are you now currently?
I'm 14 years old.
14, almost driving age. Um, that you're excited. So you started acting. We're gonna rewind real quick. You start acting when you're 7 years old, right? Or younger?
I started my first acting workshop at 3 years old.
And 3 years old, and you're still acting until even now at your age.
Yes, I am.
It's amazing. Um, and it's always been your career. Do you have any siblings?
I do have a sibling, my younger brother.
And is he also acting as well?
Yes, he is also acting. He's auditioning with me today.
Oh wow! So you both hopefully get this to work together
Yeah.
in the same film. Now, excuse me. What is your favorite hobbies?
My favorite hobbies, um, I love drawing fashion designs.
Mm-hmm. And
Uh,
what do you mean, like to draw a fashion design? Like what kind of?
Different dresses and like draw a mannequin and then draw designs of how I want the dress to flow. And
Mhm.
I'm working on creating a design line of clothing because I would love to design my own clothing line.
Okay, amazing. Um, do you have any funny or interesting stories behind this on scene or behind the scenes?
Um, of like behind the scenes of designing or just in
No,
general.
I mean on film. I'm switching these questions too, but it's okay. On film.
Um, I I I did actually I was a lead for JoJo um on Suzical, and um I I did I was going there half day to be a part of it a little, and I just auditioned for um a small part to be a part of the musical,
Mhm.
but eventually I got booked for a lead role. So I was very young at the time, and I had so many lines to memorize and different um choreography to pick up. So I think that was a really interesting time, and I enjoyed it, but at the same time, it was like a lot of different things to memorize. But I was really grateful for the experience.
Well, that's amazing. And how old were you then?
I was 7 years old.
7 years old. Okay. Um, is there something we should know about you that nobody knows?
Something you should know about me that no one knows. Mm, I I love tumbling, and when I
Mhm.
was younger, I was really flexible. I still try to keep my flexibility, but I I love tumbling, which is like a type of activity, kind of like cheer, but it's a lot of sort of like gymnastics.
Okay, okay. Um, and do you, what is you, what, my correction is, what is your favorite food and what food that you do not like to eat?
My favorite food, I don't. Um, my favorite food is there are various amounts of different foods because I am four different ethnicities: Filipino, Hawaiian, Korean, Caucasian, and Chinese. Actually, five, and Native American.
Wait,
Seven.
time out. Let's stop right there. So you said you were Philippines and what else?
Filipino, Hawaiian,
Uh-huh.
Korean,
Korean.
Caucasian, Chinese.
You said five, right?
Yes,
And what's the fifth one?
Chinese or
Wow,
Caucasian.
that's a lot. So, that's really awesome, by the way, and that's a lot. So, um, so you like Korean food too? I mean, what's your
I
favorite?
I love Korean food.
So, what's
And
your favorite Korean food?
my favorite Korean food is um there's like so many different types of foods, but I love the cheese corn dogs. Those are really good.
Oh yes. Kimchi?
The cheese dogs.
Okay, the cheese dog. But do you know what kimchi is?
Yes, I do know what kimchi is.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's what I was trying to say. I love kimchi.
Yes, me too. I like kimchi.
It's really, really good. I'm half Japanese, by the way. But yes, I love kimchi. It's really, really good. Have you been to Korea?
I have not actually been to Korea before, but I hope sometime in the near future I'll be able to go to South Korea.
And you have family there?
I don't have family in South Korea that I know of, but um my family in uh some of my family in Hawaii is part Korean.
Okay, okay. That's so cool to have all that, all those in your family. Because you get to try all different foods.
Yeah.
So, it's amazing. So, curious question is, what is it's actually a funny question too, but what's the most rebellious thing you've done in your life so far?
The most rebellious thing I've done in life. Um, I I consider myself as a pretty good kid, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Maybe maybe when I'm supposed to be doing my schoolwork, but I decide to practice scripts that I find online because I'd rather be practicing acting.
Hmm. Hey, that's good. Acting is, yeah, you know, practice scripts is good, you know, memorize lines. Um, have you been to LA?
I have when I was younger. Yes.
But you haven't been back yet.
I'm gonna go to LA this summer.
Oh, great. Um, have you hiked up to the Hollywood sign?
Maybe when I was younger, but I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, you should definitely hike up to the Hollywood sign. It's worth see the whole downtown Los Angeles and yeah, it's just incredible view. So do
I,
you drive or fly?
we're gonna fly this time.
Okay. That's not bad either. Driving is the best, but you know, flying is how long drive is it from Seattle to Los Angeles?
Um, maybe like 8 hours, I think.
That is a long drive.
Actually, 13 hours. Yeah, 13. It's really long.
From Seattle?
Yes, from Seattle.
13 hours. I thought it'd be less than that. Um, Funny questions are, would you rather be stuck in an elevator or be stuck in a room where you can't get out?
Um, I'd rather be stuck in an elevator
Okay, okay. Um, why is that?
because it just seems very, um, the elevator could go up or down, and there's an emergency button to call the fire department if I need help. But in a room, if I'm just stuck, I'm stuck there.
No, that's a good point. That is a really, really good point. Um, what are four things you must have
Or things I must have.
that you cannot live without?
Hmm. Four things that I can't live without. Okay. First, my family. I can't live without my family because I love them very much. And I can't live without water because water is necessary for us to live. And
Hmm.
food because we need food to live too. And I need shelter.
Okay, okay. I thought you were gonna say cell phone or something like that, but that's
I
good.
could live without a cell phone.
Right. Can't live without those stuff. And you know, this is kind of a curious question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I think um, I'd hope to have an album written and college.
And continue, hopefully continue your acting career.
Yes, hope to continue my acting career.
Amazing. No. By the way, I appreciate you finding me on Instagram. With the way we're staying connected. I believe I found you. I don't remember. But I've seen all the roles you played and all your acting career opportunities that you're doing. It's amazing. Of course, congratulations on all the other roles you've done. Don't give up. Keep keep what you're doing. And um, auditions are tough. It's hard, but you just rise up again and keep going, keep fighting because you never know when you're gonna get that big role. So, um, and again, you have your audition today, so I appreciate you coming on the show. I really do. It means a
Thank
lot.
you so much.
You're very welcome. I don't want to ask too much questions 'cause I don't want to make you nervous because as I always do this most of my guests. You're always welcome to come back on my show. Please.
Thank you so much. I
Um
I love the questions and um thank you very much for your encouragement. I thought of one more thing because about the food topic we were talking about.
yes,
um,
yes.
There's so much different foods, but I'm mostly Filipino, and my favorite Filipino food is pancit, and I love adobo too.
I heard that's really, really good. I need to try that. So what's in that?
In pancit, it's like uh of the clear noodles, and then there's carrots, soy sauce, chicken, um, green onions, cabbage, and for adobo, there's soy sauce, some pork or chicken, and it's really easy to make.
Oh wow. And of course, have you been to Philippines?
I haven't yet. That's the one place I've been wanting to go, but we're hoping to go sometime in the near future.
Well, I hope you do. I used to go to Japan every year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like a 14-hour and 30-minute flight, but it depends where you fly to, but like Los Angeles is like 10 hours. So, um, but yeah, it's a long flight to Japan. Um,
Wow.
I've never been to Philippines, but I love the Philippine foods. Really good. And
Yeah.
um, but what's a really good food that you recommend other than that for Philippine food?
Um, Probably palabok. I love palabok. It's or egg rolls.
And now, is the Philippine egg roll different than Chinese egg roll?
Um, they are they are different because actually it's called lumpia in Filipino, but um they're referred to as egg rolls in America,
Hmm.
but they do have different fillings.
Okay. Okay. I need to try it out. Okay.
Yes,
Sounds
definitely
really
try it.
good. I will. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Like I said, I don't want to keep you too long because you have to go and do audition and um so please have fun today on your audition and hope for the best. And you're always welcome to come back on my show. And I hope you get that role that you're auditioning for today. And um, keep me updated, please, please, please. In all your new upcoming roles, I'd love to have you on my show, and we can talk about your new show, your new film, and let the audience know about you and about the film. And that's what my show's about. It's on Roku TV, it's
Yeah.
our TV, so people can see you, see what film you're gonna be working on, and um, the story about you and what made the passion about you. So, now we know a little bit about you. So,
Thank
um,
you so much for having me.
yeah, you're very welcome. And please we'll stay in touch. I'd love to have you back.
Next time we can talk about more of my projects and my singing with recording because I
Hmm.
am going into the studio. So um definitely stay tuned for the songs that are soon to be released once I get the beats completed.
Yes, yes. That's what I was gonna talk about, but when you get that all done, I would love to have you back as soon as possible. We can talk about it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And of course, have fun today on your audition.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. We'll stay in touch and we'll plan another date for you to come on my show again.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye.